Recording.
Recording in progress.
All right, so welcome again, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Those of you who are with me for the first time, and those of you who have been with me for many of these, both those in person and those who are watching after the fact. Your presence is seen, felt, and honored. So, my name is Alina Phoenix, and I am an intuitive energy healer with many, many certifications and getting more all the time. We are joining together today because we are choosing to release as much of the burden of pain and inappropriateness as we can from our precious human family that are contributing to the states of resistance to change, feeling stuck, fear of the future, and creative insecurity. So we are also choosing to call forth the gifts and the blessings that are present in our lineages to support us in this great evolution. So if you've been doing these with me for a while, you notice that I choose a different background image for each time I do the event that aligns with the energy we're going to be working on today. And today, I've used this image before, but I felt inspired to use it again. So I've got this beautiful family tree with all of these beautiful lights, and it just represents our precious human family and everyone that we are connected to. So we are just not aware of how far back we are connected to people. But the more that I do these events, the more I realize we are truly one human family. And when we join together like this, we can make a huge positive impact. So, we are going to begin now by doing a meditation and prayer to help us settle into the right frame of mind. And I invite you to do all of these affirmations out loud or silently with me. So please get comfortable in your body, whatever you are doing, whether you are sitting or standing, laying down, or listening while otherwise occupied. Be present in whatever you are doing. Let's start by taking a nice deep breath and relax into our bodies, knowing that we are safe and protected to be here now. Please affirm with me. We shine our light. We are now going to activate our universal calibration lattice toroid of consciousness. This is the totality of our energy field, which includes all of our chakras, meridians, magnetic field, aura, and more. Please focus on your center below, which is approximately 24 inches below your feet, and affirm with me. I honor my body presence. I am here. Take a deep breath and bring your awareness to the infinite eternal part of ourselves. Please focus on your center above, which is approximately 24 inches above your head, and affirm with me. I honor my soul presence. I remember I am. Another deep breath. And let's focus on the column of light and energy flowing through the core of our being that contains all of our chakras. Please focus on your core consciousness and affirm with me. I honor my spirit of infinite love and wisdom presence. I know I am. We join together through the braiding of the light fibers of our individual universal calibration lattices to create this activation of clearing today, honoring the uniqueness and inner wisdom of each person present. Let's take another deep breath. And we acknowledge the beautiful benevolence and abundance of Gaia. We ground ourselves deeply into the earth, bringing in the energy of garnet to assist us in anchoring in to the new frequencies of the planet. Please affirm with me. I honor you, Gaia, my beautiful home. Thank you for supporting us, nourishing us, and loving us always. We take another deep breath. And we join our intentions together right now to create a heart coherence, knowing that we too are included in these energies of benevolence as we pray for intervention. As we heal ourselves, we heal others. As we heal others, we heal ourselves. Take another deep breath, and you may close your eyes if you wish. Dear God, Source, Creator, Universe, we thank you for our lives. We thank you for this moment. We thank you for all that came before and all that ever will come after. We come before you now to ask for assistance in healing and transmuting the inappropriate energies that are on our planet now. We ask that all energies interfering with the flourishing of all life be transformed and transmuted now into only love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance through all space-time continuum in every dimension. We ask to be placed on the fastest possible timeline for ascension of ease and grace. If it can be healed or repaired, please heal and repair it. If it can be prevented or averted, please prevent or avert it. If it must be destroyed or dismantled, please destroy and dismantle it. Let all that is needed happen for the greatest possible good of all, whatever that looks like. And may the energy of solutions arise in every area they are needed. We ask that divine synchronicity be activated for all who are praying for intervention and that benevolent outcomes occur for all who are seeking divine assistance at this time. Please place the needed answers in their paths. Make it obvious. Make them look. We speak now to the divinity that resides in the hearts of all who participate in and contribute to the inappropriateness in humanity, those who are responsible for harm and violations of sovereignty. We call forth your highest healed soul selves to step forward into this now time and blossom compassion and integrity into your hearts. May your hearts be filled with so much love and joy that you are healed to completion and all harmful ways are immediately discontinued and your paths are turned towards healing all damage that was done. So be it, and so it is. I am so very grateful it is done. If your eyes were closed during this prayer, you may open them now. Thank you for taking compassionate action with me to assist with the healing of our precious planet and our human family. And I'm ready to start with the event that we all came here together for today. Many of you have been with me many times for this event. However, if you're new and you're not sure what this healing event is about and how it worked, please watch the explanation video that was sent with your Zoom invitation to learn more. That link is also in the description below the replay. So we're going to start with doing a couple of oracle readings to help us understand a little bit more about what's going on with the planet. So we're going to start with a Prism Oracle General Check-in. This is my favorite deck. I use this a lot, and this is going to be my first Prism Oracle reading in my new space. So I'm excited to learn what is the information that we need to know right now in regards to this day, this time in the world. What are the things that we most need to know right now? All right, we're going to start with 5 cards. The first card is Energy Moving Out, Death. Death is the card that just came out, and that is energy that is moving out. Well, that's good news. We certainly don't want that going on in our lives. And so this feels like there's a lot of really inappropriate things that have been going on in humanity, things that have been truly impacting our health on a global scale in a very major way that are starting to come to light. There is a lot of inappropriateness in big pharma that has caused far more harm than good. And these facts are truly now coming to light in a very big way. There is a lot of resistance to this unveiling of this knowledge. It is shaking a lot of foundations because we've been raised to trust our doctors. We've been raised to trust society. And in this particular aspect, learning how inappropriate the things that we've been told to do that were supposed to help us and have actually been harming us greatly instead, learning that is really rocking a lot of worlds right now. However, this is a necessary process and it is going to open the way for very much more healing to come in that is actually aligned with the principles of nature and is going to work better with our bodies. So let all of the inappropriate stuff fall away and let's keep all of the good medicine that truly has been helping us. And may we have discernment to be able to tell the difference between the two. So this card says, death in this reading is not usually about literal death, but instead about a phase or cycle of life that is dying out. Like the leaves falling from the branches in the fall, this part of your life needs to die out to create space for the new leaves to emerge in the spring. This can sometimes be difficult, and it's only natural to mourn if you feel like you need to. Just know that a whole new phase of your life is getting ready to begin. On a personal level, that feels so appropriate. Oh my gosh. Like I literally moved out of the house that was killing me. And sometimes, in order to heal, we really do need to make those kind of difficult decisions. It was not easy to get to the point that I did this, but I am so grateful and glad that I did. All right, energy moving in. Movement. We've got movement moving in. All right. So when I feel into this card, it just feels like there are a lot of things that are shaking up and are about to fall down into a new pattern. And so this feels like on a societal level, all of those things that are falling away are opening space and making way for new and more beneficial things to step forward. So this feels like this is going to be on a financial level, on a health level, on the level of the food in our society, on, I mean, pretty much every available level. We are in the great evolution. Everything is changing right now. And this is a period of intense change. So when this card comes up in a reading, it symbolizes that it is time to take action and proceed on your journey with your plans. Taking action can be scary or anxiety producing, but sometimes you need to stop thinking about things so much and just do them. This card means that the time is now and all signs say go. So, yeah, I mean, if there's something that you've been thinking about doing that you've been putting off, that you've been ruminating about in your head, whether this is a small thing or a big thing, maybe it's time to start making those changes, even if it's not comfortable. The lesson that we are learning right now, balance. Balance. Oh boy, I could use a little bit of that in my life, especially in terms of, resting versus working. All right, this card refers to the need to look at areas of your life that may need a little balancing. For example, sometimes outside sources can demand our full attention and allow little time for ourselves. How can you allow for more balance in your life, and what do you need to do to achieve it? So, with all of these things that are falling away, and with the new things that are coming in, and the new ideas that we're looking to take action on, I think that this is a good time to really look at where do we need to bring ourselves into balance in our lives. I know for me, it's really a time for me to focus on my physical health. I need to work on balancing my work and my rest, my sleep, my eating, my drinking, all of that good stuff. And I think that as I get closer and closer to having all of my things set up exactly the way that I need to be, once I get this big move finished, I'm going to be in a place where I can just kind of and really focus on creating those balancing factors in my life. And I think that what's going on in my life, it's not just going on in my life. I think this is going on in a lot of people's lives. We are all being encouraged to look at our lives and figure out what needs to be brought into balance. So the advice from our higher self: confidence, confidence. All right. So this feels like, it's time to stop waffling. We know what we need to do. It's time to do it. And it's time to do it with confidence. It's time to move forward and actually get these things done. Knowing that it's going to work out, like it's going to work out for our best and highest good. So, confidence is not a fixed attribute. It is something that we are continuously working to build throughout our lives. When this card comes up in a reading, it signifies that it is the right time to start working with and enhancing our self confidence. How can you build more confidence in your life in a meaningful way? And so, you know, uh, have the confidence to actually get done the things that you know you need to do for yourself. Like, if you know you need to do it, it's time to stop putting other people's needs ahead of yours and to just do it for yourself, because you deserve your own loving attention, your own kindness, your own time, your own effort. You deserve to show up for you just the same way that you show up for everybody else. And so if your balance of giving and receiving kind of looks like this, like, here's where I've got everybody else, and I'm over here down here somewhere. It is really time to bring that into balance and value ourselves on an equal level with everyone else around us. And the outcome of this period in our life: comfort. Comfort. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? I don't know about you, but this period of intense change has not exactly been comfortable for me. Oh my goodness, it has involved a lot of mental, physical, and emotional discomfort. Although, on a spiritual level, I personally feel very supported at this moment, which is a beautiful, wonderful thing. So, when comfort comes up in a reading, it signals that you may need to invite some more self care and comfort into your life. A great way to do this is nourishing your spirit or your higher self. This can be something as simple as cleaning out your home or rearranging your space in order to invite a clear and comforting energy. It can also mean taking time to prepare yourself a meal that your body has been craving. Whatever it is, do it with ease and give your nervous system the gentle break that it needs. So that's going to be the outcome of this period in our lives: more comfort. And I don't know about you, but gosh, things have not been entirely comfortable for me for a while. So the idea of more comfort in my life, oh, that sounds like heaven. So, what a lovely reading today. I'm really pleased with all of that. All right, so two other decks came up. So, who wants to talk next? We've got a message from Cryon coming up. So, Cryon Oracle cards. So, now we're going to pull three cards from the Cryon Oracle deck and see what Cryon's loving messages have for us today. What is it that we need to know during this intense period of significant change that we are all going through right now? All right, so that's two shuffles. I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to pull three cards. All right, so first card is joy. Joy. Oh my goodness. How many of us have a lot of joy in our lives? I mean, for me, that has been fleeting moments of far and few between in my life, truly. And so I think having some joy come up now as the message from Cryon is a beautiful thing. So the message here says, the Creator has a smiling face all the time. Did you realize this? Humanity needs to hear this. So many humans believe that you must suffer to get the attention of Almighty God. I would like to give you a secret. Joy brings you more attention. Cryon. From Lee Carroll. Cryon once gave a very sobering statement. When you lose your inner child, when you lose joy, you begin to die. It's a concept that tells us that laughter, joy, and a smiling countenance is the way of God. Suffering is the way of humans. Again, many humans have pasted human nature on God and created axioms and rules that are very human-like. Suffering is an extremely old consciousness method of climbing some kind of worthiness ladder, but it is not God's way, and it never was. Would you whip your children up a set of stairs to show them how much you love them? The phrase that says, the Creator has a smiling face all the time is a metaphor for the love of God and the attitude of spirit towards all of us. We are asked to find God inside and to be part of this. Joy really is an answer to stop aging, to heal, and to enjoy a much better life. It is also the key to helping others out of suffering and pain. So this card is really asking you to discover what brings you joy and do more of that on a daily basis. So have you guys ever heard of laughter meditations? Like literally you just laugh and that helps to activate healing in our body. I mean, we've all heard that phrase, laughter is the best medicine. And I mean, it's really funny. I actually went and had my blood drawn once, and this nurse was like, she's like, do you bleed? And I'm like, well, only the once a month. And she starts laughing, and I'm like, well, you know, laughter is the best medicine, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, I'll send you my bill later. I mean, I was just cracking up. But yeah, it's if you haven't been experiencing much laughter or joy lately, it's time to really start bringing that into your life because no matter what's going on, it does truly make it easier to endure. So find some stand-up comedy, watch babies and animals on YouTube doing silly things, you know? Those are really easy things that we can add to our lives to help us get more laughter and joy, even if nothing else truly changes. So I think that that card is an invitation for us to really start doing that. Second message from Cryon. Your body is listening. Your body is listening. Ooh, I love that that card came up. I'm actually, I've been invited to be part of the Worldwide Channeler Summit, which is coming up exactly 1 month. November 21st is when that is going to air on Enlighten TV. And my talk is going to be on innate communication. And it's all about creating a two-way communication loop between yourself and your body, being able to ask your body and get relevant answers, being able to talk to your body in a way that your body can respond to. So your body is listening. Think about what you are saying in life as you move around socially. What is your attitude when you say it? And how often do you say it? Your body is listening. Dear light worker, part of your spiritual evolution is that the body, then the innate, is now aware of everything. Cry on. From Lee Carroll. Cryon has said many times, what you casually say out loud is like placing an order to the universe. That is powerful. If that's true, then who is listening? Who is placing the order? The truth is this: your body's innate hangs on every word you say and tries its best to deliver what you have asked for. The innate is the smart body, the one that responds so well to kinesiology, also known as muscle testing. Yet again, in this card set, here is the theme of watch your words. It is a common theme for Cryon since your words are your consciousness and they are so powerful that you can create things you didn't really expect. The new spiritual evolution of your innate is responsible and will surprise you how reactive it is. If you received this card, the idea of the body is listening is something you need to hear and read yet again. It is a way of reminding you of how powerful you are and that you are able to create just about anything within your body. So watching your words is a wise admonition. So what have you been telling your body lately? Does it include casual thoughts like, I'm a fool for doing that? Or I'm sick of this? Or doing this stuff drives me crazy? Or I don't like this, that, or the other about your body? Don't be surprised when that comes back to you in some form of reality. After all, that body you carry around doesn't know if you are kidding or serious. It depends on you for consciousness. It does what you tell it to do. You are the boss. Ooh, powerful, powerful stuff. Beautiful. Third message from Cryon: never alone, never alone. And we have gotten this one before in these healings: never alone. Thank you for that beautiful reminder, Cryon. We are with you in the hardest times you've had, through the tears, through the sorrows, and yes, also when celebrating those moments that you choose to toast in victory. We know who you are. You are never alone. Cryon. From Lee Carroll. Go ahead, climb into a closet and pretend to be alone. This is one of my most favorite phrases that Cryon has continued to use for over 30 years. In fact, the saying, you are never alone, has become synonymous with Cryon and has defined the work for many. This card is a very positive and sweet one to get. It is almost like an affirmation from everything around you, reminding you that there is an entourage of beautiful entities and energies that actually know your name and who you are. The sweetness of that knowing is that there is a plan for us and that we have help. Not only that, but help is always there, and we don't have to work for it, or climb stairs for it, or go anywhere to get it. It comes with being a human and living on the planet. It is our spiritual lineage, and it is absolute. I like what Cryon has said about how close these helpers are to us. It's as though they volunteer to be assigned to us for life, and that they have been with us through the good and the bad, and know us as deeply as we know ourselves. Then Cryon tells us that they always have had a hand outstretched, and they are always asking us to take it. Each time you get this card, reach out your hand and feel the love of God responding. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. I got chills just a little bit. I got the little truth bumps with that card with those readings. So that is a really lovely thing. All right, so the final card that is wanting to be pulled is from the Dragon Wisdom deck. So I have definitely been feeling a lot of dragon energy around, especially as I was walking to the lake today. And it was just a beautiful experience. It was like I could see the face of the dragon in the shape of the trees, and then in the clouds, and then in the shape of the waves. And I really felt this beautiful dragon energy just with me all day. And I just got my global healing grid put together. And so my Luna and Brutus are out. My storm is also out and available in my home now, so in their physical forms, although their energy forms are always with me. All right, so what dragon wisdom do we have today? Thoughts. Thoughts. Look at this beautiful white dragon. Gorgeous. All right. For the wise men among our forefathers, the druids and sorcerers, air was the master element. Air was the most difficult to control, unfathomable, as elusive as our minds and our thoughts. We think as we breathe in and out, and we are all breathing the same air. We are connected to everything else through the element of air. Our thoughts are energy, and this energy flows through the air. Our thoughts and words create our future. What a lovely synchronicity. What you think of yourself is what you will become. It is now time to cast off old ways of thinking, those thoughts that keep you down, those thoughts that are born of fear. The negative thoughts that you have about others will also rebound on you. And remember, what others think about you has nothing to do with you. Isn't this just a lovely synchronicity with that message from Cryon? And it also reminds me that on a certain level, our subconscious mind does not know any difference between ourselves and anyone else. And so, any of the thoughts that we are thinking about other people, our subconscious mind registers that we are thinking that about ourselves. And so, I think it's really important to know this. The other thing to know about our thoughts is that when we imagine something, when we are worrying about something, our physiology responds exactly the same way as if we are literally experiencing that thing. Our inner reality knows no difference between actually experiencing something versus just thinking about it in our heads or watching it on a TV or listening to it in a podcast, et cetera, et cetera. And so because of this, it's really, really important to cultivate the kind of media that we're feeding ourselves and to cultivate the kind of thoughts that we are thinking about other people. So I myself have been working on practicing like what Matt Kahn teaches. Whenever you see something going on in the world that bothers you, Send the blessings of the opposite into that situation. So if you see something about war or violence on TV or you read it, et cetera, I suggest that you send into that situation blessings of peace, safety, resolution, rebuilding, all of those kind of things. If there is someone who is giving you a really hard time, another Matt Kahn teaching says, send them a thought energy. I'm sorry you're hurting and you don't know what to do about it. And that sometimes just acknowledging their unacknowledged pain can short circuit the situation and bring peace into the situation. So, those are some really powerful things that we can do with our thoughts, and that it would be really good to practice instead of letting other people get under our skin so much. And trust me, I know that this is not easy. I don't always, I mean, this is why I'm practicing this. I'm not a master yet. I'm still practicing. But I love that beautiful synchronicity from the dragons that is doubling down on reminding us that our body is listening and we need to watch our thoughts. So, those are the messages that we needed to hear today. And so now we're going to move on to the release of ancestral burdens. I have, I believe, 51 people, 52 actually, because somebody just signed up at the end there and was sending me messages and making phone calls, which I could not do anything about because I'm here with you guys. So we have 52 people that have chosen to participate today, and we all have a legacy of trauma that has been passed down from our ancestors. This can affect us in one of four ways. The first way is that we tend to manifest that energy easily and over again, almost like a theme in our life. The second way is we run away from that energy, try never to feel or express it, act opposite to that energy as often as possible. The third way, we teeter totter back and forth between manifesting and running away, depending on where we are in our life journey. And the fourth way, we are just a placeholder, passing it down to the next generation without really manifesting it one way or the other ourselves. So do keep this in mind as we are releasing these ancestral energies and try to think about which way it is affecting you. You may even be able to see a pattern of this energy in your family. And as I come to your personal release, I will be asking those who are here with me live to let me know in the chat if you feel that the energy that has come up for you is relevant for you or your family. So I do have my list. Not everyone is here. We've got 9 participants live today. And one of the beautiful things about this work is that it is not necessary for you to be physically present in order to receive these releases. As long as I have permission, I'm able to do this work, and this is true even of my regular sessions. I have many people who are very busy and they can't take a couple of hours out of their schedule to sit down with me live. And so what I do is I sit down just like this and I talk to them via the video. And I have been consistently told every time that what I come up with is very relevant. So if you need some help, please do reach out to me. I am very happy to be of service. And so I invite you to incorporate visualization as a way to improve our outcomes and deepen the experience of these releases. So for each one of these energies that we're going to be releasing together, I invite you to take a deep breath. See that energy as a colorful ball of some kind. And as you breathe out with the release, see that ball of energy leaving your body and bursting into sparkles of light and dissipating. The ball can be different sizes, shapes, colors, or intensities. It might look the same or might be different. However you do this, it is right for you. And if you can't visualize, maybe you could just take a piece of pen and, draw a circle on paper and then draw it bursting. But really, there is no way to do it wrong. So, let's get to it. I'm going to release from each person in the order that the request came in, and I'm keeping a transcript as I go. So starting with myself, my intention is to release the very oldest inherited trapped emotion or belief that is contributing to the states of resistance to change, feeling stuck, fear of the future, or creative insecurity in this world. Anyone who has specific intentions that are regarding their releases, I intend to honor your intentions for the best and highest good of all. All right, so starting with myself, do I have an emotion, a belief? I've got a belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, column B, I've got something under safety. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4, here's a belief. I can never be sure I am safe. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm going to say I relate to that totally. So how many, is this inherited from my mother, father, inherited from my father? And I could totally see that pattern too. As I was moving into this apartment, he's like, do you have a gun? You need to make sure that if somebody breaks in, you can, defend yourself and all of that. And I'm just like, I don't fear anymore. He's like, you really need to make sure you're safe. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, 556, 657, more than 660, 70, 80, 97, more than 695, 691, 692 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. I release this belief for my entire family line. If we release that, yes. Daryl Blesnavage is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? We got a belief. Column A got something under communication. Column A, column B, something under awareness. Section 1, 2, section 2. Number 1, 2, 3, number 3. Here is a belief. I am unable to do what I would like to do. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, 556, more than 560, 70, 80, 90, more than 585, 581, 2, 3, 583 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this from your entire family line, Daryl. Have we released that? Yes. Sherry Bradford is next, and I believe Sherry is here tonight. Hello, Sherry. All right, do you have an emotion, a belief for me? You've got a belief. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under responsibility. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1. And here's a belief. I hate it when others are unreliable. Hey, me too. What do you think, Sherry? Is that relevant for you? Inherited from mother's side, from her mother, father, from her father. How many generations back? 10, more than 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, 556, 657, 758, more than 760, 70, 80, 90, more than 785, 781, 2, 3, 783 generations back. That's old. Starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this belief from your entire family line, Sherry. Have we released that? Yes. All right. I'm going to take a little drink here. Apparently, I've been talking a lot. Lovely. All right. Barbara Romanizin is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? We've got a belief. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, number 8. Here's a belief: I always disappoint others. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, 556, 657, 758, 859, more than 860, 70, 80, 90, more than 885, 880, 881, 882, 883, 883 generations. My goodness, we've got some old ones coming up today. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? No. I've got a couple of people here that have signed in that don't have names there. So is Barbara here tonight? If you are, I'm curious to know if this is relevant. A inherited belief: I always disappoint others. So we release this from your entire family line. Have we released that? Yes. Michael Romanizin is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Yes. Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else. Conflict. We've got conflict coming down. Inherited from mother's side. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? More than 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, 80, more than 775, 770, 771, 771 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this conflict from your entire family line, Michael. Have we released that? Yes. Maria Bumpus is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, column B, something under depth. Section 1, 2, section 2. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, number 7. Here's an inherited belief: I wish I were dead. Well, that's not very happy. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? More than 100, 200, 300, more than 210, more than 250, more than 210, 20, 30, 40, more than 235, 231, 23, 233 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. Oof. Yeah, he feels very guilty about something. Very, very guilty. Very, very guilty. We release this belief from the entire family line, Maria. Have we released that? Yes. Caitlin Pruding is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, row 2, somewhere else. We've got anxiety, anxiety. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. More than 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, more than 610, 20, 30, 40, more than 635, 631, 2, 3, 4, 5, 635 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? No. We release the anxiety from your entire family tree, Caitlin. Jerry just typed in, yes, the energy is relevant. And she says she knows it's not for me to worry about others not being responsible, but I know who they are and I forgive them. Well, good for you. I'm glad you're able to forgive them. All right. Have we released that anxiety? Yes. Kimberly Pruding is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 6, somewhere else. Pride, shame, shame. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from his mother, father, from his father. More than 100, 200, 300, more than 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, more than 295, 291, 23, 293 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this shame from your entire family line, Kimberly. Have we released that? Yes. Andy Marinka is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Belief. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, section 6. Number 1, I have no place here. As a deep feeling of not belonging. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. More than 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, more than 710, 20, 30, more than 725, 721, 2, 3, 4, 724 generations back, starting with a male. Do we need to know anything else? We release this belief from your entire family line, Andy. Have we released that? Yes. Catherine Avolio is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Depression, depression. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, more than 410, 20, 30, 40, 50, more than 445, 441, 2, 3, 4, 444 generations back. Woohoo! And money falls out of the sky. Oh, if only that worked. Incidentally, I was born at 4:44 in the morning, and that's my mother. And I can tell you it's relevant. Oh, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Oh my God, if we could just get rid of this pattern in my family line, that would just be amazing. We release this feeling of depression from our entire family line. Have we released that? Yes. Joseph Avolio is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else. Confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, stubbornness, stubbornness. That's my dad. And relevant. And yeah, me too. Although I prefer to think of it as determined. I am a determined lady. All right. So inherited from mother's side, from her mother. More than 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, more than 550, more than 510, 20, 30, more than 525, 521, 2, 522 generations. Starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this stubbornness from the entire family line. Wow. Have we released that? Yes. Ellen Workaw is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, something under financial. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, number 2. I'll always have to struggle with money. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. More than 100, 200, more than 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 185, 180, 123, 183 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief from your entire family line, Ellen. Have we released that? Yes. Dan Workcause next. Is this an emotion? Column A, row 4, somewhere else. Anger, bitterness, bitterness. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from his mother, father, from his father. more than 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, more than 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, more than 345, 345, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 350 even, starting with a male. We release this bitterness from your entire family line, Dan. Have we released that? Yes. Beth Workaw is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else. Failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, low self-esteem, low self-esteem. Inherited from mother, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, more than 710, 20, more than 715, 710, 11, 12, 13, 14, 714 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this low self-esteem from your entire family line, Beth. Have we released that? Yes. Rebecca Lee is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 1, somewhere else. Abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, forlorn. That's kind of a sad, helpless feeling. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. More than 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 785, 785, 6, 7, 8, 9, 789 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the feeling of forlorn from your entire family line, Rebecca. Have we released that? Yes. Mary Amlong is next, and I know you are here. Is this an emotional belief? We got a belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under trust. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, number 2. Here's a belief. I must do everything on my own. What do you think, Mary? Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, more than 810, 20, 30, more than 835, 835, 6, 7, 8, 838 generations back. Mary says a consistent theme, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief I must do everything on my own from your entire family line, Mary. Have we released that? Yes. I clicked a button. There we go. Control Z is my friend. All right, Paul Amlong. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, we've got something under defect. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4. Here's a belief. I always make mistakes. What do you think, Mary? Is that a theme in Paul's life too? Inherited from his mother, father, inherited from his father, from his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, 60, 70, more than 465, 461, 2, 3, 463 generations back. And Mary says yes, sadly. Starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this belief from your entire family line, Paul. Have we released that? Yes. Liam is next. Is this this is Liam Amlong. Is this an emotion? Column A, row 4, somewhere else. Anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment. We've got resentment coming up. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother, father, from her father. How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, more than 810, 20, 30, 40, 50, more than 845, 841, 2, 842 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Oh my goodness. I'm talking a lot. Okay. So what do you think, Mary? Does Liam have a pattern of resentment? We've released this feeling of resentment from your entire family line, Liam. Have we released that? Yes. And Mary says, well, currently. Sometimes that's the way it works. Might not be a whole consistent pattern, especially when we're doing the teeter-totter thing. Thomas Viverka is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else. Confusion, confusion. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51. Okay, so 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. More than 450, more than 410, 20, more than 415, 410, 11, 410, 11, 411 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. That doesn't feel right. Show me yes, show me no. I went switched with that one. Unswitch myself, unswitch myself, unswitch myself. Is it 411 generations back, starting with a male, female, starting with the female? Well, I did feel a switch, so I guess I just, caught it right away before I got bad answers. All right, we released this confusion from your entire family line, Thomas. Have we released that? Yes. Tommy Viverka Jr. is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else. Conflict, creative insecurity, terror, unsupported, unsupported. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, 60, 70, more than 665, 660, 1, 2, 3, 4, 664 generations back. Starting with a male, female, starting with the female. Release this feeling of unsupported from your entire family line, Tommy. Have we released that? Yes. Tanya Kosiak is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, something under financial. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3. Number 1, I don't deserve abundance. Yeah, really old traumas in your family group, Mary, indeed. All right, is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father? More than 100, 200, 300, more than 210, 20, 30, more than 225, 225, 6, 7, 8, 9, 229 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief from your entire family line, Tanya. Have we released that? Yes. Juliana Fitchie is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, column B, we've got something under scarcity. Section 1, number 1, I worry about everything. I can relate to that sometimes for sure. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. More than 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, more than 310, 20, 30, 40, more than 335, 335, 6, 7, 8, 9, 339 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief from your entire family line, Juliana. Have we released that? Yes. Aaliyah Gambay is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 6, somewhere else. Pride, shame, shock, unworthy, worthlessness, worthlessness. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother. More than 100, 200, more than 150, 60, 70, 80. More than 175, 171, 2, 172 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this worthlessness from your entire family line, Aaliyah. Have we released that? Yes. Jessica McKee is the next individual, and I believe you are here today. Is this an emotional belief? We've got a belief. Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, column B, we've got something under boundaries. Section 1, number 1, 2, number 2, I'm not allowed to say no. What do you think, Jessica? Is that something that you've got a pattern of? Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother? How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, more than 8, 10, 20, 30, more than 825, 821, 2, 3, 4, 824 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. She says she's working on it. Ha. So I'm guessing that's yes, that's relevant. All right, well, we release this pattern from your entire family line, Jessica. Have we released that? Yes. All right. 883 remains the number to beat. Okay, Angel Parsons is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 1, somewhere else. Effort unreceived. Effort unreceived. So this is one I'm actually going to give you the definition on because it's one that we know what it is, but we don't usually use these words to describe it. So effort unreceived is defined as when one's work, achievements, attempts, or endeavors are not accepted or recognized. When one's best effort is not considered good enough. A feeling of being unappreciated, not feeling approved of or validated. All right, so is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? We're getting a lot of father side stuff today. Anybody else notice that, or is it just me? From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, 60, 70, 80, more than 475, 475, 6, 476 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. All right, we release this effort unreceived from your entire family line, Angel. Have we released that? Yes. Andrea Marshall, you are up next, and I believe you are here tonight. Is this an emotional belief? We got a belief. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, we've got something under family. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. Here's a belief: my family is dysfunctional. Oh, my family puts the fun in dysfunction. No, not really. I just like to laugh about it. All right, what do you think, Andrea? Would you have a belief, a pattern of that in your family of being dysfunctional, inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father. More than 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, more than 710, more than 705, 700, 701, 702, 702 generations back. And Andrea says, my exact family description. Hey, mine too. I think it applies to the whole human family at this point. We've got some interesting family dynamics, shall we say. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief my family is dysfunctional from your entire family line, Andrea. Have we released that? Yes. Chris Drummond is the next individual, and I believe you are here tonight. Is this an emotion, a belief? Got a belief? Column A, column B, got something under power. Column A, something under ability. Section 1, 2, section 2, number 1, 2, number 2. Here's a belief: I can't do it. What do you think, Chris? Is that something that you've got a pattern with or might be teeter-tottering on? Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father? How many generations back? More than 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, more than 550, more than 510, 20, 30, 40, more than 535, 531, 2, 532 generations back. And Chris says teeter-tottering on it. I kind of felt that. Starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this belief: I can't do it from your entire family line, Chris. Have we released that? Yes. Catherine Hoover is the next individual and also here tonight. Do you have an emotion of belief? Column A, column B, we've got something coming up under survival. Column A, codependency. Oh no, not you, not me either. All right, I'm sorry, section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4. Number 1, I need to carry others' responsibilities. What do you think, Catherine? Is this something that is relevant to you? I need to carry others' responsibilities. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, 60, 70, more than 465, 465, well, 465. 465 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? No. We release this belief from your entire family line, Catherine. And she says, very, very relevant. Thank you for the confirmation. Have we released that? Yes. Jennifer Patino, I believe you are also here tonight. Is this an emotional belief? We've got a belief coming up for you. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, section 5, number 1, 2, 3, number 3. Here is a belief. I am not part of the group. This feels a lot like being an outsider, feeling like never fitting in. What do you think, Jennifer? Is that something that you've got a pattern of, like, teeter-tottering maybe? Is how that one feels. And she says, yes, that's 100% true. Is this inherited from mother's side? I feel like there's certain places though, you're like, this is my place, these are my people. But outside of that, it's like, she says yes. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. How many generations back? More than 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, more than 310, 20, more than 315, 310, 11, 12, 312 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief from your entire family line. And then Mary says, we must all be related because I identify with so many of these. Hey, me too. And you know what? We are one big human family. And when we're talking about these energies from so far back, yeah, a lot of us do honestly share them. So have we released that belief? Yes. Melissa Laranyaga. I don't know if I said that right. I think I just butchered it, but we know who that is. You're welcome, Jennifer. All right, so what do you got for me, Melissa? Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Anger, bitterness. We got some bitterness coming up. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. How many generations back? 100, 200, more than 150, 60, 70, more than 165, 161, 2, 162 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this bitterness from your entire family line, Melissa. Have we released that? Yes. Catherine Allwart is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? A belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under power. Column A, column B, something under change. Section 1. Number 1, 2, 3, number 3. Here's a belief. Change makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, me too. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, more than 250, 60, more than 255, 250, 251, 251 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this belief from your entire family line, Catherine. Have we released that? Yes. Abby Rowe is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, something under sabotage. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, number 2, I am not worth it. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 60, 70, more than 865, 861, 23, 863 generations back. That's starting with the male, starting with the male. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief from your entire family line, Abby. Have we released that? Yes. Steve Rowe is the next individual, an emotion, a belief. Column A, column B, we've got something else under survival. Column A, codependency. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, number 3. I need to do things for others even though I don't want to. I feel that. I've felt that for a long time. Is this inherited from your mother's side? Yes. From her mother. How many generations? More than 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 710, 20, 30, more than 725, 721, 2, 3, 723 generations back. Starting with a male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief from your entire family line, Steve. Have we released that? Yes. Time for another drink. All right, Linda Rasmussen is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, something under sabotage. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, number 9. Here's a belief: I can't do good things. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. How many generations? 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, 60, more than 355, 355, 6, 7, 8. 358 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief from your entire family line, Linda. Have we released that? Yes. Elizabeth Steele is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief, a belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under trust. Section 1, 2, section 2, number 1, 2, number 2. If I trust the wrong person, something bad will happen. I mean, that just is true, right? Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, more than 210, more than 250, more than 210, 20, 30, 40, more than 235, 235, 6, 7, 8, 9, 239 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this belief from your entire family line, Elizabeth. Have we released that? Yes. Zayden Lyles is the next one. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, taken for granted, taken for granted. Inherited from mother, from her mother. How many generations? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, more than 550, 60, 70, 80, 90. More than 585, 581, 581 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. Do I need to know anything else? We release that feeling of taken from granted from your entire family line, Zayden. I feel weird. Hang on a second. Reorganize, revert, switch on. Reorganize, revert, switch on. Reorganize, revert, switch on. Okay. Have we released the taken for granted? Yes. Michael Dawson is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, column B, we've got something under intuition. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3, number 3, I am cut off from my inner guidance. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations? 100, 200, 300, more than 250, more than 210, 20, 30, 40, more than 235, 231, 234, 234 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief from your entire family line, Michael. Have we released that? Yes. Ezra Lester is the next individual, an emotion belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under trust. Section 1, 2, 3. Number 1, I can't trust my thoughts. Inherited from mother. From her mother, father, from her father. How many generations back? More than 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. More than 850, more than 8, 10, 20, more than 8, 15, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 814 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief from your entire family line, Ezra. Have we released that? Yes. Megan LaGuardia is next. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we got something under insight. Column A, column B, something under boundaries. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3, number 3, I am not allowed to set boundaries. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. How many generations? 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, 60, 70, 80, more than 375, 371, 2, 3, 4, 374 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief from your entire family line, Megan. We release that, yes. Landon LaGuardia is next. An emotion, column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else, feeling of failure, feeling of failure. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother. How many generations? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, more than 550, more than 510, 20, more than 515. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 513 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this feeling of failure from your entire family line, Landon. Have we released that? Yes. Jackson LaGuardia is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Depression, frustration, frustration. Inherited from mother. From her mother. How many? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, more than 710, 20, 30, 40, 50, more than 745, 741, 2, 3, 743 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. So we release that frustration from your entire family line, Jackson. Have we released that? Yes. Excuse me. I've been talking a lot. Mm. I'm glad I got my hot tea up here. All right, Weston LaGuardia. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else. Conflict, creative insecurity, creative insecurity. So that's one of our themes for tonight, and that is defined as feeling unsafe or untrusting the self about the creation or development of anything, whether this is family, health, relationships, money, career, etc. It is a feeling of insecurity that arises and blocks the creative impulse. Writer's block is our most well-known example of this type of emotion. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother? 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, 310, 20, more than 315, 310, 11, 311 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this creative insecurity from your entire family line, Weston. Have we released that? Yes. Danielle Pepper, and I know you're here tonight. Hi, Danielle. Good to see you virtually. Is this an emotion, a belief? A belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under trust. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, number 3. I need to question my choices and capabilities again and again. So what do you think, Danielle? Is that relevant for you? Do you see a pattern of that in your life or with your family? Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, from his mother, father, from his father? She says, yes, exclamation point. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 810, 20, 30, 40, more than 835, 835, 6, 7, 8, 838 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this belief from your entire family line, Danielle. Have we released that? Yes. Nick Pepper is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, something under love. Column A, column B, something under others. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, number 3. Here's a belief. They offend me. What do you think, Danielle? Do you see a pattern of that particular belief with him? Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, 60, 70, 80, more than 675, 670, 1, 2, 3, 673 generations. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief from your entire family line, Nick. Have we released that? And she says, yes, definitely, Nick. What about Cole Pepper? Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 1, somewhere else. Effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, insecurity. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 810, 20, more than 815, 815, 16, 17, 18, and she says spot on. Generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this feeling of insecurity from your entire family line, Cole. Have we released that? Yes. Danny Pepper is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 1, somewhere else. Abandonment, betrayal, betrayal. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. 100, 200, more than 150, 110, 20, 30, 40, more than 135, 135, 6, 7, 8, 138 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. What do you think? Betrayal in that line there for Danny? We release that feeling of betrayal for your entire family line, Danny. Have we released that? Yes. Vanessa Ganay, we're down to number 47. We're getting down to the end of the list, and she says 100%. So that's present with Danny. All right, Vanessa Ganay is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, row 2, somewhere else. Anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, nervousness. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, more than 345, 341, 2, 343, 343 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this nervousness from your entire family line, Vanessa. Have we released that? Yes. Mario Gane is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, something under sabotage. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4, here's a belief. I am too stupid. Well, that's not a fun one to live with. Is this inherited from mother's side? From her mother? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, 610, 20, more than 615, 615, 16, 17, 18, 618 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief from your entire family line, Mario. Have we released that? Yes. Luca Gane is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else, failure, helplessness, helplessness. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, 310, more than 305, 300, 1, 2, 3, 303 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this feeling of helplessness from your entire family line, Luca. Have we released that? Yes. Vera Gane is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else, anxiety, anxiety. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, more than 210, 20, 30, 40, more than 235, 235, 6, 7, 8, 238 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this anxiety from your entire family line, Vera. Have we released that? Yes. Tammy Starnes is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, something under financial. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4. Number 1, 2, 3, number 3. I'll never have enough to feel secure. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, more than 765, 760, 760 even. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this from your entire family line, Tammy. Have we released that? Yes. And Loving Rose is our final person. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, column B, something under control. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4. Number 1, 2, number 2. It has to be done my way. I can relate to that. I like things particular. All right, inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, more than 550, 60, 70, 80, more than 565, 565, 6, 7, 8, 568 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this belief from your entire family line, Loving. Have we released that? Yes. All right. I have now finished with everyone on the list. So we hereby release all of these energies from every affected root and branch of our family trees, all past and future generations, every family member that has been touched by any of these energies, we fully release them right now. Have we released that? Yes. All right. So I am curious, do all of us who have signed up to participate in this event have any shared inherited trapped energies, meaning it's affecting all of us who are here? And I get a yes. How many? More than 10, more than five? We got five. All right. So the first one, is this an emotion? Is this a belief? We got a belief. And I'm going to release this through my own ancestry because that's just easier than picking someone. But know that if I'm releasing it from mine, like it's affecting all of you too. All right. So we've got a belief to start. Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, column B, something under safety. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 5. Here is a belief: I can't prevent bad things from happening. Oh boy. I'm calling it relevant for me. How about you guys? Anybody else? All right. So is this inherited from my mother, father, inherited from my father, from his mother, father, from his father? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 1,100. Holy cow. I think this is the first time I've had one come up over 1,000 generations back. 1,000, more than 1,000, 10, 20, 30, more than 1,025, 1,020, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,024 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. I can't prevent bad things from happening. What do you guys think? Anybody else resonate with this? Like, I for sure do. So we release this belief from our entire family line. Have we released that? Yes. All right, second one. Is this got some confirmations here. All right, second one. Is this an emotion, a belief? A belief. Column A, column B. We've got something else under survival. Column A, something under victim. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, number 3. Ooh, a big one in my life. I don't matter. I felt like that my whole life. Well, here's an explanation. What do you guys think? Anybody else? Anybody else believe they don't matter at any point in their life? Yeah, we got some people, got some confirmations there. All right, inherited from my mother, father, inherited from my father, from his mother, father, from his father. More than 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, 60, 70, more than 965, 965, 6, 7, 967 generations back, starting with a male, starting with a male. Got a lot of yeps, yeps, and yes. All right, so we release this belief, I don't matter, from our entire family line. Have we released that? Yes. All right, third one, is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else, blaming dread, dread. Ooh, this feels like dread of the end of the world. Hey, did you guys know that we just passed another like supposed rapture? Like, I think it was last month, September. There was supposed to be a rapture again. I missed it. You know, like it's so funny. All of these end of the worlds that we supposedly lived through in these crazy times, and like we're still kicking. And it's so funny because like I have found these kind of like fear of the end of the world energies like repeatedly in many different sessions, down so many lineages. Oh, Mary says there's a comet coming. Hey, oh, everybody, we're gonna die again. Well, you know what? All of the number of times I have seen this kind of energy come up in so many various different ancestral healings. And it just makes me have confidence that when there might be somebody like 10 or 100 or 1,000 generations from now doing this kind of work, finding those kind of energies from our generation, being like, oh, look, how quaint. People in 2020 thought the world was ending. Ooh. And here we are still kicking. So I almost feel like when these kind of end of the world apocalyptic sort of energies come up, like it makes me feel better because it makes me think that, you know what? It ain't ending. It didn't end then. It ain't ending now. It's probably going to be going for a long, long time. So is this inherited from my father's father again? Yes. More than 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 959, more than 960, more than 970, more than 980, more than 990, more than 985, 981, 2, 982 generations back. And here we have an ancestor dreading the end of the world. Anybody else here dread the end of the world at all? Anybody? Anybody? I'm an apocalypse baby. I was prepper for a long time, and moving into this apartment, I've decided, you know what? Not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore more because you know what? If the world ends, then I guess you know what? I'm just going to end with it and not going to worry about it. I'm just not. It's going to be fine. All right, is this starting with the male, female, starting with the female? We release this feeling of dread from our entire family line. Have we released that? Yes. All right, next one. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Depression, frustration, indecisiveness, indecisiveness. That's one I've totally teeter-tottered on for myself. Is this also inherited from my father's side? From his father? Yes. How many generations? More than 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, 910, 20, 30, 40, 50, more than 945, 941 to 942 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this indecisiveness from our entire family line. Have we released that? Yes. Number 5, last one. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 6, somewhere else. Humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm, overwhelm. Yeah, I've been a little overwhelmed lately. I've felt that many times in my life. That I could say is a theme in my life is overwhelm. Anybody else relate? Is this inherited from my father's father again? Yes. More than 900, more than 950, more than 1,000. Okay, so more than 960, 70, 80, 90, 1,000. More than 995, 990, 991, 992, 993, 993 generations back. We've got another person saying very relevant, starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this feeling of overwhelm from our entire family line. Have we released that? Yes. We hereby release all of these energies from every affected root and branch of our family trees, all past and future generations, every family member that has been touched by any of these energies, we fully release them right now. Have we released those? Yes. All right. Anytime that we release a belief, it leaves a hole in the subconscious mind that is called a subconscious gap. So we're going to download some new positive replacement beliefs. And the last several times I've had some props for doing visualizations, but those are, I don't know where they are right now. So I will find those for next month. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we are going to envision a beautiful rainbow glowing globe of light, of positive energy, just kind of coming down and absorbing into and radiating out to the entire planet for the visualization for this. All right, so we are downloading some new positive replacement beliefs. Do we need to address these with some positive replacement beliefs? How many positive replacement beliefs do we need to download to our ancestry? More than 10, more than 5, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 of these today. All right, so the first one, most optimal, beneficial, positive replacement belief for our lineage. Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, something under codependency. Positive statement, section 1, 2, section 2. Number 1, I gratefully allow myself to receive support. Ooh, I feel called out. Yes, I need this for myself. I gratefully allow myself to receive support. What do you think, guys? Do you like that statement or would you like to adjust that in any way? Anybody got any suggestions? All right, getting a couple of hearts here. Very good. All right, so let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I gratefully allow myself to receive support. I gratefully allow myself to receive support. I gratefully allow myself to receive support. Did the download take? Yes, it did. All right, second most optimal, beneficial, positive replacement belief for our ancestry. Column A, we got something under communication. Column A, we've got something under expression. Positive statements, section 1, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, number 7. I am genuine in what I say. I feel like I want to adjust that a little bit. I want to say I am genuine, honest, and courageous. Because sometimes, like, genuine means like speaking from a place of feeling. Truthful, like honest, I feel like that's, important. We want honesty in this world, both, being able to speak our truth and also when people are talking to us, we want them to be honest with us. And I feel like courageous because sometimes we have something really important we want to say, but we're scared to do it. Like that's how I feel about that. So what do you think about this statement, guys? I am genuine, honest, and courageous in what I say. We're getting some hearts here. Anybody else? Any other suggestions? All right, so let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I am genuine, honest, and courageous in what I say. I am genuine, honest, and courageous in what I say. I am genuine, honest, and courageous in what I say. Beautiful. Did the download take? Yes, it did. Getting hearts and beautiful confirmations here. Thank you, guys. All right, third most optimal, beneficial, positive replacement belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we got something under financial. Positive statement, section 1, 2, section 2. Number 1, 2, 3, number 3. Life is abundant and all my needs are met. What do you think about that statement, guys? Life is abundant and all my needs are met. Getting a bunch of hearts here. Anybody else have any suggestions? Yes, please. All right, let's go with this then. We download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. Life is abundant and all my needs are met. Life is abundant and all my needs are met. Life is abundant and all my needs are met. Did the download take? Yes, it did. Fourth most optimal, beneficial, positive replacement belief. Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, column B, we've got something under intuition. Positive statement, section 1. Number 1, 2, number 2. I see beauty in every day. Ooh, I like it. I feel like we could expand that a little bit though. I see beauty in every day and I count my blessings and I am grateful and I am grateful. All right, so that's the full statement. I see beauty in every day and I am grateful. What do you think about that statement, guys? Do we like it? All right, getting a couple of hearts here. Yes, please. All right, beautiful. So let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I see beauty in every day, and I am grateful. I see beauty in every day, and I am grateful. I see beauty in every day, and I am grateful. Did the download take? Yes, it did. Oh, I love it. Number 5, most optimal, beneficial, positive replacement belief. Column A, we got something else under communication. Column A, column B, we've got something under ego. Positive statement, section 1, 2, section 2. Number 1, I accept helpful suggestions. I feel like this could be expanded. I accept helpful suggestions. I had to think about this one for a second. Anybody have any helpful suggestions on how we can expand this? I accept helpful suggestions with gratitude. I accept helpful suggestions and something when we're no, not when requested and needed, because if we're requesting a helpful suggestion, that's um I accept helpful suggestions when needed. Well, I mean, when we say when requested and needed, that feels like an energy of kind of pushing it away.
How about I am open?
I am open to accepting helpful suggestions. Ooh, good. I am open to accepting helpful suggestions. And oh, what's that kind of criticism where it's like helpful, like constructive criticism? Yes, there it is. Because sometimes we need to hear the things that we don't want to hear in order to get better. And I feel like I know in my own life, I've definitely not been open to accepting helpful suggestions and criticism. I'm a little more stubborn and kind of like, screw you, I do what I want. And I feel like that's an energy that has definitely worked against me more than a few times. So this is the full and most beneficial statement. I am open to accepting helpful suggestions and constructive criticism. That's the one that muscle tests real strong. All right, so what do you guys think about that statement? I am open to accepting helpful suggestions and constructive criticism. All right, we're getting some positive feedback here. Beautiful. So let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I am open to accepting helpful suggestions and constructive criticism. I am open to accepting helpful suggestions and constructive criticism. I am open to accepting helpful suggestions and constructive criticism. Ooh, that one feels, I mean, I feel internal resistance to that one. Um, yeah, that's a me thing. I don't know if anybody else feels that. But yeah, that just reminds me of like it's going to be suggested that we use these as affirmations for ourselves to help anchor this energy into our personal energy field and into our ancestral line. However, affirmations work the best when they resonate with the truth of our being. So this is a statement that I can't honestly say, like I have resistance to it. And so in order to make that resonate with the truth and to help start anchoring that, I'm going to start with I wish. I wish I was open to accepting suggestions and constructive criticism. And so I would affirm that for 3 days, and then I would move to I am open to. But if you're doing an affirmation and you feel any level of resistance on the inside, when you're saying, like, I love myself, and then there's that inner voice that goes, but not really. That's an indication that you're just lying to yourself. Our inner being knows when we're lying to ourselves, and it's not a matter of fake it until you make it. It's a matter of, if we approach this with authenticity and honesty, we make much bigger progress than if we try and fake it until we make it. So just a little pro tip on how to make affirmations work for you, if you've ever had that experience of doing affirmations and they didn't work. All right, so number 6, column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, something else under financial. Positive statement, section 1. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 6. Anyone can be happy, including me. I feel like that really speaks to the pattern of depression from my own family line. This feels true inside of my body, but I also feel like this could be adjusted. Do we have any suggestions on how to adjust this one? Anyone can be happy, including me. So how could we adjust this to make this a little bit better for our ancestry here? All right. So anyone can be happy, including me. How about happiness is our birthright? And I choose to cultivate happiness in my life. All right, how do we like that statement? Happiness is our birthright, and I choose to cultivate happiness in my life. Do we like that statement? Is that a good adjustment? All right, we're getting some hearts here. I love it. So let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. Happiness is our birthright, and I choose to cultivate happiness in my life. Happiness is our birthright, and I choose to cultivate happiness in my life. Happiness is our birthright, and I choose to cultivate happiness in my life. Ooh, did the download take? Yes, it did. I definitely feel some resistance in that one too. Yeah, it must be that depression kicking up. All right, final positive beneficial belief for us. Column A, we are under divine. Column A, we are under purpose. Positive statement, section 1, 2, section 2. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4. I embrace my purpose with happiness and joy. I feel like before we can embrace our purpose, we need to know what it is. So I discover, I know my purpose, and I embrace it with happiness and joy. Do we like that statement? I know my purpose, and I embrace it with happiness and joy. What do we think about that statement? I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no on that. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Any suggestions on how we can adjust this? Because I feel I feel some internal resistance to this particular statement. I wish to know my purpose. Yeah, me too. I wish to know. I wish to know. How about, um, since I mean, if I was going to start this for my personal self, I would start with I wish as an affirmation. But since we're downloading this to our ancestry, maybe, I choose my purpose. Ding, ding, ding. I choose my purpose and I embrace it with happiness and joy. Because I personally feel like our purpose, it's not really for us to find. It's not like a $5 bill on the ground that we're just going to be like, "Oh, found my purpose. I found it. It was laying over there." No. We actually get to define our purpose. We get to choose what our purpose is and then pursue it. And I think that that's an even more powerful and beautiful thing. So where I'm getting like we're getting a lot of really good feedback on this one. So let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I choose my purpose, and I embrace it with happiness and joy. I choose my purpose and I embrace it with happiness and joy. I choose my purpose and I embrace it with happiness and joy. Did the download take? Yes, it did. We download all of these new positive replacement beliefs to every affected root and branch of our family trees, all past and future generations, every family member who is willing to accept them. We download these right now. We furthermore defragment all remaining subconscious gaps for all of our precious human family, filling these remaining spaces left by all of these releases with only the energies of love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance through all space-time continuum in every dimension. Are there any remaining subconscious gaps? No. All right, beautiful. So those now are your affirmations. They will be part of your report, and they will have much more power if we do a practice of affirming them out loud 3 times each for 3 days. So I invite you to do that practice. And again, adjust them for yourself as needed. So we're going to do some quantum healing for our ancestors now. And we are now going back in time to assist and comfort all of these ancestors in every moment of trauma and pain where they are seeking help and relief, either silently or out loud. We send our consciousness back to those moments and infuse them with love, comfort, and hope, making it easier for them to endure. We invite their consciousness to join us now in a place that is warm and safe, where they are in the most comfortable chair, wrapped in perfect, soft, fluffy blankets and pillows, rested and alert as if awakening from the most refreshing sleep. We are sending them energy now that they are safe and all of their needs are met, surrounding them with their most favorite delicious foods, most comforting, nourishing beverages, and all of the people that they love who are loving them back in exactly the way that they needed and wanted. We run backwards all of these traumatic experiences, keeping only the necessary life lessons, erasing all holographic imprints and cellular memories of these experiences. Thank you, dear ancestors, for living these experiences that we may be here today. We forgive ourselves. We forgive everyone and everything. Thank you, God, for these life lessons. We mark all of these as done and never to be repeated. And to finish the honoring and healing of our precious human family, it is time to call in our ancestral blessings. For our lineage is not just a place of wounding, but a place of tremendous benefits and strengths. So we hereby call forth from all of our ancestors all of the love, courage, wisdom, health, abundance, compassion, grace, creativity, perseverance, resilience, and all benevolent attributes of mastery that have been cultivated throughout our family line. We call forth these blessings into our lives here and now for ourselves and the entirety of our lineage, all of the gifts that we need to endure, thrive, and create peace on earth in these evolutionary times for ourselves and the entirety of our precious human family. Ancestors, we honor your experiences. We thank you for your lives. We ask you to be with us now and to assist us in manifesting all of the best attributes of those who came before us. And so it is. I love that part so much. It just feels like I'm in a stadium full of people that are all just like jumping and cheering and hugging each other and crying, and they're like, they're doing it, look at what they're doing. Like, it just fills my heart so much. It feels like a great big hug. So we have released some seriously old stuff today. This is the first time that I've had a release that was over 1,000 generations old. So I'm very curious, what percentage of the population of the planet had at least one release from our collective work that we've done here together today? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, more than 95, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. 99% of the planet experienced at least one release because we came together today. It's amazing. What percentage of the population of the planet received two releases? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, more than 45, 45, 46. 46% of the planet experienced two or more releases. How about three or more releases? 10, 20, 30, more than 25, 25, 26. That's the highest percentage that I've ever gotten three releases out of. That's huge. That's huge. You guys, we are making such a difference. I couldn't do this without you. I am so grateful that you're here with me today. That is a lot of people impacted by our collective healing work. And oh my gosh, I'm just, it's so amazing. I just love it. All right, so thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm going to be doing another one on Tuesday, November 25th, so please mark your schedule. Tuesday, November 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, since I'm calling in from a new time zone. So please do mark your calendar. I do invite you to join me again. I'll be sending out invites and posting on my social media ahead of that. In that particular release, we're going to be focused on clearing patterns of clutter, disorganization, procrastination, and overthinking. So if you struggled with any of those patterns, this one's for you. So, we're going to basically call it for now. And I am so grateful to everyone who has stuck around for the whole Zoom. I'd like to honor the person who released the oldest trapped energy with a free piece of organite that I will be shipping at my own expense. And that is Barbara Romanizin. And I'm sure I am not saying that correctly. So Barbara, I'll be reaching out to you and sending you a free gift for as my way of saying thanks for your contribution to this important healing work. So we're going to finish up with a short rebalancing intention. We hereby disconnect our energy and return to the sanctity of our own sovereign selves, grounding ourselves deeply into the earth. We honor all who we have connected with today, transmuting any energy that does not belong to us into only love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance, and returning each person's energy back to where it belongs. We now honor ourselves and we cleanse and rebalance each one of our chakras in rainbow flame. As each flame lights, it restores the proper speed, brightness, and direction to each chakra center in accordance with each soul's inner wisdom. Red flame, orange flame, yellow flame, green flame, blue flame, indigo flame, violet flame. We now send all inappropriate energies that exist in our beings into the black flame, into the null, into the void, into non-existence. We light the white flame of infinite unconditional love of the Creator, and we bring it in through our crown chakra, down through all our chakra system, bringing them into vertical stacked alignment and grounding that energy deeply into the earth. We honor our center below, body presence. Please affirm with me, I am here. We honor our center above, soul presence. Please affirm with me, I remember I am. We honor our core consciousness, spirit of infinite love and wisdom presence. Please affirm with me, I know I am. In our Akashic records, we mark all of these released ancestral energies as done and never to be repeated on behalf of ourselves and our entire human family. We thank you, precious honored ancestors, for all of your experiences, and we choose now to release all patterns and karma that are no longer serving us. We are so very grateful for the healing that has taken place today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being with me this evening. If you feel like this was beneficial for you and you'd like to do an individual session with me, I invite you to go to my website, phoenixhealingcreations.com, to schedule an appointment. You're also welcome to purchase some Organite from my website. If you found the process by which I determined these emotions and beliefs to be interesting, that's called self-muscle testing, and it's the process that I have used to save my own life. And so I teach people this skill, and I invite you to go to artofselfmuscletesting.com if you would like to learn that for yourself. And I thank you so much for supporting these healing efforts to uplift and support our precious human family. May the work that we have done together today create beneficial, positive shifts for the entirety of the planet, calling forth peace on earth and the hearts of all to manifest. And I look forward to seeing you again the next time. Bye for now.